Hello there, welcome back to Crafters TV. It is the first day of Craftmas. I know, how exciting. Are you on the naughty list or you're on the nice list? Well, you're all on the nice list today because to celebrate the first day of Craftmas, we are giving all of you 20% off across everything you see here on air on Crafters TV and the entire website. Yes, you can use it in conjunction with the discounts that are already running. Yes, you can use it in conjunction with your club inspired discount as well. All you need to do is make sure you're adding the code CRAFTMAS20 at the checkout and you'll get an extra 20% off of absolutely everything. We've got 12 days of amazing promotions planned for you. However, we're not going to do this big blanket discount again. So if there is something you have seen, something that's on your wish list and you're thinking, you know what, I'm going to treat myself, then today is definitely the day. We've got some brilliant deals for you in this show. This is Creative Cravings, so we're going to take things back to basics a little more. It's a great opportunity for you to get involved and ask your questions as well. If you want to get in touch with me, you can. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you're across on YouTube. Don't forget as well, US Christmas delivery guaranteed up until the end of tomorrow as well. So any last minute gifts that you need to get, then absolutely now is the time. US delivery guaranteeing it up until the end of tomorrow. Now, I am not here on my own. Someone who is definitely always on the naughty list. It's Debbie Fisher.
Is that just because I giggle too much and get everybody in trouble? Yeah, that's what it is. It's going to be a brilliant show. We have so much to show you, which is amazing. Few little samples just to give you a sneak peek of what's coming up in the show. But the edgeable dies are back. So we've got those beautiful sentiments with the gorgeous edgeables here that Joe calls the Debbie Fisher balls. We've got lots of different designs for those which look absolutely amazing. So we're going to be doing our first demo with them. But if you love your shadow words, look at these. I love these. They really look like they jump out the page. They absolutely are just a wow card. Absolutely love them. But if you love a bit of your Masquerade ball, we have something for everyone. And also, we've brought back from the 3 p.m. show the beautiful Swan Lake. So we're hoping to show a few things from that as well because it is an absolutely beautiful collection.
It really, really is. You had a bit of an eventful 3 p.m. show if you saw it. We did have to cut it slightly short, but you can still grab a hold of it. The larger collection's gone. The box on its own is still available. Now, not just Debbie Fisher I'm joined with. He is back. He's back in the building by popular demand. Andrew's here with me. How are you, Andrew?
I'm very well, thank you, Joe.
There he is.
Hello.
Oh, did you have a nice, did you enjoy yourself this morning on Wake Up Call?
I did, yes. I was with the lovely Debbie and the lovely Ben.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Now, you're going to be treating us to some demonstrations. What are you going to be preparing for us in this show?
So the first demo I'm going to be doing is using the Thank You So Much Drop Shadow die and going to be making a box for it to sit on.
Fabulous.
And then the second die is from the Masquerade ball and I'll be making a lovely Shall We Dance at the Ball card.
Shall we dance? We shall dance. Indeed, we shall. With fabulous demonstrations, Andrew will be coming up very shortly in the show. Loads of you tuning in and saying hello as well. I can see Georgie Ann is in from Clearwater. Sarah Kay is saying hi, Sarah Kay. Joy's here in New York. Pam E is in from Central New York. Carol Saunders is in from Australia, Queensland. Good day, Carol. Mary Kay's in Wisconsin. Jean's in Mississippi. Stephen's here in the UK and Coletta is in Kansas as well. Lots and lots of you let me know already that you love the Masquerade ball collection. So let's have a little look at that first and exactly what you are going to get included in here. It is a complete collection as well, which is awesome. Now the thing is, collections that we're going to bring to you, right, there's a couple of things, right? So you see the Craftmas 20 code. I don't know if I should be saying this, Johnny, but you know, like the show's tomorrow, they're already going to be live, aren't they? So, Hunky Dory Cart. I'm just one thing I'm thinking about. Hunky Dory Cartload tomorrow night, Thursday. Deals are live right now over on the website. Friday shows.
You are on the naughty list.
I'm definitely on the naughty list. Friday shows. Deals are probably live right now on the website. I didn't tell you to go and shop ahead, but remember you can get 20% off with that code CRAFTMAS up until the end of today. But also what this means is, this is, I would say without a doubt, will be the best ever price you've seen on this, because $59.99, $94.95, that's your usual price, right? But it's not today, is it? Because with the 20% off, everyone will get it for $47.99 or $75.96, which is the usual platinum price. However, Club Inspire members, you're still going to get your discount on top of that as well. So, never been a better time to snap up this gorgeous collection. Let me take you through it. It is a gorgeous collection, really lovely, bright, vibrant colours within here. It's got foiling in this paper here for you as well, some lovely designs and details, lots of floral elements as well all the way through. So that is your paper pads, you're going to receive that. You are also going to get the luxury mixed cardstock in here as well, 25 sheets of your luxury mixed cardstock. Let's now move into some of the hardware. So, beautiful embossing folders within here. We've got this gorgeous one here with the Masquerade and the chandelier. You've then got your die here, which is that lovely Venetian mask. You've got some sentiments in here. We've got Celebrate. You've also got another embossing folder here. I love the chandelier that's included. Very Phantom of the Opera, that, isn't it? You've got the feathers within here as well. Not only do you get the detail, you also get the matte layer for the feathers, which is awesome. Then we've got stamps in here as well. I love those two, having a little dance in the Venetian masks. You've got this one here, which offers you lots of different texture. You've got script within here, feathers, beautiful detailing as well. And then finally, this set of stamps as well, which has got the feather design in there and that beautiful Venetian mask. All of that, and $59.99 or $94.95. No one's paying that though. They are, of course, you are all going to get it for the platinum price. Right, I take it back, Johnny. I've had my hands well and truly slapped. The categories are not live for the shows. Maybe that is why. Maybe they, you know, yeah, I think so. I'll let you know when the categories are live. They're not live yet. The craft along is live, I've been told as well. The others will be going up tomorrow. Well, that's me told, isn't it, Johnny? Right, let's move on. Slimline curved sentiment dies, and we've also got on the show for you as well, which are these ones just here. These are absolutely stinking gorgeous, aren't they? Lots of lovely sentiments in here. You got thank you so very much. Happy birthday to you with heartfelt sympathy. Sending all my love. It's your special day from our family to yours, and then you also get the glitter card within there as well, which is fantastic. If you did want to mix and match and go for a couple of them, any two for £22 or $26 if you want to get those. If you're buying the whole collection though, half price shipping in the US. Hello. So have that in your basket. Anything else you pop in there, you'll get half price shipping on as well. That's very generous, isn't it? And we've got the hero tool as well. Johnny just fell off his chair, I think. We've got this hero tool is your stamping platform and the magnetic base, and you've also got the waterproof and the alcohol proof ink pads in there. A lovely little stamping trio there for you. Lots of you saying hi, to Andrew as well, but I know that Debbie's got a fantastic demonstration lined up for us.
Yeah, I love edgeable dies. I just think there's something so beautiful about them and so easy. Now this is Creative Cravings, so we do like to sort of take it back. So I'm doing a fairly easy card, but I'm breaking it down so it's all doable for even our beginner crafters out there. So I'm just going to show a few samples of the different types of things that you can be doing with them. I love being able to put acetate underneath so you can create these beautiful borders with all your cardstock. What about paper piecing and then elongating your cards? You've actually got a DL size so it goes up the side. Then you can do one like this where you can do it across, and again putting your acetate underneath so it's a freestanding card. Paper piecing really lends itself to that. Even using your pretty pattern papers really makes these so special. Doing it along the side again, and then this one is just amazing. I'm going to show you this because I absolutely love the design on this one. It's your special day. It's so regal, this one, isn't it? It's got this really beautiful design underneath, and then if we open that up you can see it's done on a Z-fold card. I just think that just creates the most spectacular card. So let's pop these to the side, and then I'm going to be bringing in my pieces of card. Now I'm going to give you the measurements, and this is how I've broken it down. So my first piece of card is your back of your card, and I'm doing this because these are large dies, so I wanted to break it down for everybody that wanted to do either one side or both sides, and then you can create a really beautiful card. So our first card measures 8 3/4 by 6 1/8 of an inch. And that's our back piece of card. Then I've took these pieces here, and we've actually, this one is 7 1/8 of an inch by 8 3/4 again, and I've scored it at 3 inches and 6 1/8 of an inch, and I've done that twice. Now you don't have to do it twice, you can just do it once if you want to, but this is a nice card to show because you can do both sides. So what we're going to do, we're taking our first piece of card. This piece here, once it's folded, all I've done is cut the little triangles in just to make it a bit neater. This piece is going to sit onto this side. And then when this comes in, so really we want to be die cutting the inside of our card because that's going to be folded back. So we're going to use our dies. Now, with an edgeable die, you only have one edgeable, one side that it cuts into. And this one you can really see, it's quite prominent. So you can see that sort of deckled edge line all the way down. That's going to cut out. So make sure when you're placing it on your card, you don't put the sides, so we don't, if you put it like that, and I've done it myself before, thinking that the words go on the edge.
Did you get a bit of a pretty border?
Absolutely, yeah, just get a pretty border. So when you're doing it, just make sure that you put it on the side where it's going to cut that edge out. And then the other piece of card is going to do the same thing, but it's going to go onto the other side of this card, which will come in, and then you're going to put this the opposite way round onto the other side, okay? So let's do our first piece. So again, that deckled edge, putting it to the side, making sure that we just go to each part of the top and the bottom. So I'm just making sure we line that up, and then I'm going to take my low tack tape and tape that down. I had it earlier, Joe, there it is. So let's pop some of that on. Now, if your low tack tape gets a bit sticky, just either put it onto your skin or onto your clothing just to take a bit off, or just put it on the side that's being cut off. Then it doesn't matter if it gets stuck onto your cardstock. And all we're going to do is send that through. Now, these are thin metal dies. Although they're big metal dies, they will just take your normal platform. So we've got our base cutting plate, our card with our die, our plastic shim. Oh, let's fold that one down. Our plastic shim with our magnetic base, and then our top plate on top of that, and then we're going to send it through the Gemini. So just offering it into the mouth, letting that go through. The machine's going to do all the hard work for you, which is great. And it couldn't be more simpler than that, and it's what I love about that edgeable, because there's not too much more you have to do to create that main focal point in your card. I also, Joe, love just having words on the front of a card. I think it gives that real statement piece without having to do too much to them. So as we take that one out, look at that.
Oh,
I mean, it's just stunning. So let me just grab my little snips, and we're going to just cut that off.
And now, the thing is with these, Debbie, they were just by popular demand, weren't they? The original set, the smaller set, was so incredibly popular, and people asked for a larger one. So I think if you love what you got from those original ones, you're going to absolutely adore being able to make these larger cards.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're going to do now is fold that back, so you can see now we've got that front piece going down, and this bit is going to attach to this section here. So we'll pop that to the side, and then I'm going to bring in, you don't need to see me cut it again, but I've done exactly the same on this side as well. So let's pop them over. Now what I have used, I've took my reindeer collection, and we're just going to use that in the background, because I thought you might have wore your goat jumper for me tonight. I could have put it on, Joe, although
Debbie's got a really lovely jumper with a festive goat on the front, haven't you, Debbie?
No, Joe, it's not a goat. It's not a goat. I do keep looking at it now thinking, okay, it looks a little bit like a goat, but it is a reindeer. It's just a cute reindeer who looks like one of those cute little goats that when you go to the petting zoos, like really hit you in the knees and legs and hurt. Mine doesn't do that, my jumper, by the way.
No, I'd hope not. I should hope not. Eleanor says, I like these dies You make a card and the sentiment is already cut out. All you need to do is put all the paper on it and that sentiment, and you're done. Got a pretty card, good to go. Sarah Kay says, Debbie, I got some Baileys today, half price, and I thought of you. It's not Christmas without Baileys.
Absolutely. See, I think I should have some shares in Baileys, because every time I mention Baileys on air, everyone goes and buys it. Yeah. And there's a certain supermarket, so shop around, because
Sainsbury's.
No.
Oh, better offer than Sainsbury's.
Well, I don't know. Has Sainsbury's got an offer?
£12 a litre at...
Oh, yeah, that's what it is at Tesco's.
Oh, there you go.
I wasn't going to say to Tesco's and
Andrew's got
Sainsbury's.
his, he's got a litre.
I got mine quite early because I've got Club Card and got them early.
Then they've got a Club Card early
Gin.
bird. Early bird catches the Bailey's,
gin,
the Bailey's soaked
Well, I've been
worm.
on Bailey's all weekend, literally, and it doesn't, it's really
what?
bad.
What's that?
I've been on the Bailey's all weekend,
God.
yeah,
Wow.
and it doesn't last long. I don't know about anybody else, so Bailey's is not the drink I drink at the pub.
No.
I don't go out and drink because you get like a little tiddly bit.
Yeah,
and,
I want to.
And I do a really tall glass of Bailey's with loads
Debbie's
of
at
ice.
home with a yard of Bailey's.
I have it in a hot chocolate.
Oh, I have it in hot chocolate as well, on ice cream.
On a cornflakes.
We actually had it in our chicken casserole the other night.
You had it in your chicken casserole. On your cornflakes and your porridge.
Well, no, not that early in the day. And I never drink and drive, so I'm very sensible. Next week I might need a few bottles because I've got a whole week off.
I don't know why you felt the need to clear that up, but thank you.
Right, while I'm sitting talking about Bailey's, something that's just as nice, if not more luxurious, is this card that comes. Is this the one that comes with the
It comes
actual...
included, yeah,
Wow.
10 sheets of the copper glitter card.
It's so amazing. I mean, not only can you cut your dies out of it, it's non-shed and it's beautiful. I mean, truly beautiful. Absolutely love this. So we're going to use this behind. I got one of my old dies out from one of our collections here, and I've just die cut the Merry Christmas and then put black behind it.
I love that
just
die collection.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? So I've just took one of those. So you'll find your own dies in there, because I thought this sentiment sounded quite like something that you put on a Christmas card. So from our family to yours. I thought it was a really nice sentiment. So we're going to pop these together and we're going to use this underneath to really highlight the actual wording so you can see exactly what it says. But
Love
this
that.
lends itself so well. So let's bring our tape pen in. We're going to just pop our tape down those sides and stick that middle section on.
Well, this is funny.
What's
Wendy
funny?
says, I got a shock earlier. I popped onto the show and I saw that the person crafting had hairy arms. And I thought either Ben was crafting or Debbie's arms had got very hairy. Then I realised it was Andrew, crying laughing face. That's funny.
That's really funny.
That's really funny.
Yeah, I didn't shave today. Right, so and then we're going to put our panels in here. So you're doing your middle of your card really beautiful. And for anyone that's wondering where you would then put your actual verse, you can just do that on the back of this card. So there we go, pop that in there. And then we're going to do our next one, which is this one, and stick that onto here. So pop that on there.
Should I, says Prince Joe, I am late for the show. Finishing stalking out the website, put my second order through. Now I'm watching the show. I'm basically very tired-eyed, so I'll just be watching and enjoying. Oh, well, it's nice to have your company, Shadaya.
Absolutely, always good to have company. So we're popping that on the sides, and then we've got that one to put in the middle. This is almost like a little sort of book, isn't it? You could put photographs in here if you've got to send a card like this to your grandparents. Be beautiful. So
how's your Christmas crafting coming along, Debbie?
Not very well.
Oh,
haven't really
Debbie.
had a lot of time. Christmas presents are all wrapped though.
Oh, I haven't bought a single one yet.
Oh, they're all bought, and all I've got left to wrap up is my daughter's. So yeah, and I'm all done.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I do like to be
very well
organised
organised.
for Christmas. Trees up now and decorated. Well, it's been up a long time, but it's now decorated.
Not nude anymore as it was for a while.
Not nude. It's not just snowy. It's all decorated.
I want a real tree, but I haven't yet bought a real tree, Debbie, and I'm worried that by the time I get home on the 6th of November, it might be a bit late. I don't know if
Why
anyone
would
have
it be
any
late?
trees.
Oh no,
because a lot of places.
there's still trees right up till Christmas. I know a week
Really?
before Christmas, yeah, you can get trees.
Oh, maybe I'll be all right then. I need to go and find
they
one.
might not have a lot of branches, but
Yeah, well, I want a really nice big full bushy one. I don't want a kind of, spindly one.
Yeah, I want you to have a nice big bushy one when we come up. I love a Christmas tree. It's my favourite thing. Oh, done it upside down. Nearly stuck that upside down there.
Is that the reindeer paper, says Pammy? It is the reindeer paper.
Yeah, from the reindeer's collection. So the reason I put the stag up a little bit more is because I wanted to use this beautiful die on the bottom. So we're going to take our dotty tape pen, Let me just grab myself a piece of card. Proof that I do not leave the matte sticky. As Sarah was moaning.
Sarah's blowing today.
I could have dropped Andrew in it because Andrew was the last to demonstrate, and I did wonder if he'd made it sticky.
Oh, so good of you not to drop Andrew in
Well, I
it.
just thought, you know what? He was here when the boss was here. Let's not drop Andrew in it just yet.
I did spend time cleaning it afterwards because I did actually glue the entire glass mat and cover it in parakeets.
Oh, it wasn't Andrew.
Sarah never cleans the mat. She's terrible. I can't believe she outed me on air when she is the worst person for leaving a sticky mat.
Wow, I hope she's not watching.
I tell her.
She's on the train at the moment, you'll be fine. She's probably not watching. So, Timothy says, just to confirm the platinum price on screen, do you get an extra 20% off of that? You would get so the main price that you see, you would then get your platinum discount if you're a platinum member, so you take it down to $43.99 if you're in the UK. Let's say £44 for argument's sake, makes the maths easier for me. Then you would get another £8.80 off of that because you've got your further discount. So that would then take it down to $35.60, I think, so around about there. Yeah, which is amazing. $35.90 you'll pay actually as a platinum member for this. That's incredible value. Has to be the best ever price, and we're going to say that about pretty much everything you're going to see in the show tonight because we didn't have this blanket discount. It's actually what, Johnny? $44.77 in dollars.
That's
to get this
crazy,
today.
isn't it? Absolutely crazy. And there you go, Joe. So if you are a beginner crafter and you've just got some pretty papers and you want to cut just one side out, you can do that. I've not done anything else. We've not inked. We've not done anything else. Open that up and you've got that beautiful card. But I think that's so lovely if you're sending to relatives that are not nearby or sending just to really good friends. From our home to yours, I just think is such a beautiful sentiment. You're going to use these dies time and time again on so many different concepts.
Absolutely. Let me run you back through the sentiments that you're getting. You don't need to do too much to these. Great if you maybe want to batch make. So from our family to yours is the first sentiment that you'll receive in here. You've then got It's Your Special Day. Sending all my love. Love that they've all got that different intricate detail that you can see as well. With Heartfelt Sympathy is this one here. You've got Happy Birthday to You and also thank you so very much. You will also receive, of course, the copper glitter card, 10 sheets of that in there as well. Brilliant pricing when you take into consideration you're going to get that extra 10% off, which is awesome. Clarisse asks, in which collection can I find that Merry Christmas die? Now, it was one of last year's die sets, wasn't it, Debbie? I don't know that it's still in stock.
I don't think they are.
I don't believe it is, Clarisse. I'm sorry. I think it is out of stock. Samantha says, love this card design. I think I might use it to make a nativity card. What a lovely idea. Johnny, are your kids in nativity this year? Christmas concert. It's more of a carols and stuff like that. Oh, lovely. Are they both in it? Both got separate ones for the years. I was never in a nativity, I don't think. No. Which is funny because I'm a bit of a show-off, so I thought I'd have been well up for that. Let's have a little look at what we launched a little earlier for you today. Of course, it is Swan Lake. Very, very busy launch. The larger collection has sold out and gone. If you are a platinum member, well, everyone's going to get this for $39.99 or $47.96 because you're all going to get 20% off. Of course, you're all going to be able to take your Club Inspired discount off on top of that as well. I think it's about $31.96, isn't it, for platinum members if you're in the UK. So incredible value for money. Considering we've done a Sarah Signature launch and it's fallen on our first day of Craftmas, means you're going to get this for that great price. If you're a platinum member and you come back tomorrow, you'll pay $39.99, $47.96. But for today, when you use that Craftmas 20, $31.99 in the UK, $47.96 if you're in the US. $47.96 is already the platinum price. So the platinum price will be, hold the line, caller, $38.37. What awesome value that is. So this is brilliant. So this is a boxed Sarah Signature collection. Sarah explained it earlier when she really wants to do a Sarah Signature collection, but we don't have room in the kind of, you know, in the lineup for another Sarah Signatures. She's gone and given us one of these beautiful, gorgeous box collections for you, sort of a mini collection, if you will. Let me take you through everything you've got in here. Gorgeous, gorgeous papers to begin with. Really, really lovely nostalgic imagery. You've got your swans in here, beautiful colour tones as well, through the blues, into the purples, into those gorgeous majestic greens as well. So you've got your printed papers in here. You've also got your cardstock, so you've got your luxury cardstock and your pearlescent cardstock coming in here. Beautiful ribbons as well, in 3 different widths, 3 colours. So you've got 9 different types of ribbon there. These are just so utterly fabulous. For the first time ever, feathers in your Sarah Signature collection. You've also got iridescent glitter coming in here, as well as some beautiful stencils. We've got a wonderful embossing folder in here for you as well. And then these gorgeous layering stencils, which are fantastic. So 3 different stencils, you can layer them up to get this lovely effect here, or just use them individually to embellish your projects. It's another great way of using them. And then we've also got this for you as well. Now this is an amazing set of stamps and dies with that iconic Swan Lake imagery. You've also got embellishments in here, some things that would be great for adding texture. You've got sentiments within there too. It really is amazing. You've also got card blanks and envelopes within there too. So a really fantastic deal. The value is off the chart. At the today price, the value is off the chart, let alone when you're adding all of those extra discounts into there, which is fantastic. So do grab a hold of that. If you want to see a full presentation on that as well, you can go back to the earlier launch day show with myself and Sarah. Now we're going to move on to the shadow sentiments. I love these because they're a really lovely, gorgeous die for you. Nice size as well. So if you want to use the die on their own, you absolutely can. But then what we've done is given you these shadow stamps. It reminds me of like traditional sort of old style sign writing almost that you see, sort of a bit retro almost. This one here is your birthday. So you've got happy birthday to you. You've got that in a stamp, and then the shadow for the main element of the sentiment. Thank you so very much. You've also got blessed to have you in my life. That's the most wonderful news, thinking of you, and you also got you're a true friend. Now, 51.96 or 59.80, that will go down to 41.97 or 47.84, and then you'll use your Club Inspired discount on top of that when you're using the code CRAFTMAS20 at the checkout. Now, it was a one-time code earlier, but Sarah pulled rank, and now you can use it as many times as you like, only for today, up until the end of today, up until midnight, wherever you are. So if you're here in the UK, the East Coast, the West Coast, you've got up until midnight to take advantage of that, which is fantastic. But Andrew is going to take us through a fabulous demonstration on these, I believe.
I am, yes. I'm going to be using the thank you so much die, and going to be making a lovely little box to
Gorgeous.
Add some anything you want to anybody that you want to say a big thank you to. So this morning I used the Thinking of You, which was kind of a cool blue. So I thought I'd go complete opposite and do this kind of bright, vibrant colours. So first things first, I'm going to be doing some blending. So before I put the stamp on, you can either use stencils as well, but I thought I'd do some more blending, etc. So going to be using the Honey Pot Opaque, because Honey Pot is now my new favourite colour.
Oh, I love the opaque one. Yeah. I know they're Debbie's favourite as well.
It's great for blending as well. So first I'll just quickly blend all this over in.
Nice to see the opaque
yellow
ones used to blend, because I think we automatically think we have to use the water reactive ones, don't we?
There we go. Yeah. There you go. And also,
were you in the Nativity, Andrew?
Yeah. Sunday school, I was a little shepherd.
Were you?
I was.
Nice. Have you?
Yeah. And at our school nativity, I was one of the readers. So I had there's about 6 of us, and we had about 3 lines to say. So that was quite good.
How fabulous.
What about you, Joe?
No.
Oh, you never been?
I auditioned for the school musical several times and never got in. The one I really wanted to be in was Little Shop of Horrors, and I didn't even get a place. They didn't even let me play, like, you know, someone living in the slums down on Skid Row. Wasn't even able to play that. Didn't get in at all, Debbie.
We did a play which was based on the film Grease, but we called it Sludge.
What?
Yeah.
And was the rest of it like the same as Grease?
Yeah, exactly.
Just called it Sludge.
Just called it Sludge.
Just didn't fancy paying for the rights.
Yeah.
We did Grease at school when I was in year 11.
Right. Were you in it, Andrew?
About that,
yeah, I played Eugene, the geeky one in the film. So glasses.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love that.
Yeah, so it was a really great time. So just edging it with the Chinese red, and when using like primary colours, you kind of get a second colour for free, really, with the orange. There you go.
Yeah, get great colour choices.
Definitely.
I love these. And that's one of my favourite things to do is edge something in ink because it really draws your eye into the middle, doesn't it?
Yeah, so quickly just whiz that all the way around.
And Mariah says, "Oh, hello. Who is this young man?"
Oh, thank you.
Gathering up. We need to find a name for your army of fans, Andrew.
The Androlites.
Sorry?
The Androlites.
The Androlites.
That sounds pretty cool, yeah. There we go. So quickly, well, you can spend obviously a bit more time blending this in to get those fabulous orange tone that will come out, which you can see, the one that I did at home. There we go, perfect. And then as it's going to do the stamping of the drop shadows, so here we go.
I love how you've created your background colour first before you do your stamping. I think that's a really nice way to do that.
And then gives it just a little bit extra time to dry, etc. So you get 3 dyes, and the first one you'll need to, is how I would describe it, like the big blobby one.
The big blobby one.
Big blobby one. There we go.
Yeah, your solid one, which is a great base one, isn't it?
Absolutely. So I'm using the bigger stamp one. It will fit on the diagonal on the smaller one, but you won't be able to get all the pressure on, so you just use the recommend to use the bigger one. So for the blobby one, blobby big stamp, I'm using Lemon Tonic Quick Dry. So just perfect. And on the packet that it comes in, it shows you which way up that the stamp is. So you're just going to double check that I've got it the right way around. There we go. So perfect, just like that. So there we go.
I've got the song Mr. Blobby in my head now.
Oh no. Blobby, blobby, blobby.
It's not good. It's not a good thing. Mr. Blobby.
There you go. Stamp that down all over. Make sure you've got it all on. Perfect. I think I've done it.
Sarah Kay says a CC Nativity Panto would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Just.
It would be hilarious.
That's an awesome stamp.
There we go. So bright yellow there. Doesn't look much, but wait until we put the actual drop shadows on. You'll be able to see it a bit more clearly.
I love this stamp set, or stamp and die set, I should say, because when you look at them, even someone that looks at a lot of craft and works with a lot of craft, when you first see the finished projects that are created using these, I just immediately thought, how on earth has that been done when you first look at it? I think it's a very clever concept, isn't it?
Oh, it definitely is.
Clever.
Definitely is, yeah. So for the actual drop shadow, I'm using Chinese red, but in the quick dry range. So ink that up. Have I inked that up correctly? Yes, I have.
The quick drying inks are really good for this, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because they dry instantly.
Yeah. So.
The suggestion from Pam is Drew's Crew, that your fans should be called.
Drew's Crew.
Yeah, I'll take that, Drew's Crew.
Drew's Crew, love that.
We love that.
Get that patented.
Yeah. Okay, so that is correct. There we go. Double check on the packet. Perfect.
I love the way these just look like they're flying out of the page, don't they?
There we go.
They've
just
almost got a bit
over
of
just to make sure I've got that right.
Style about them.
And here we go. No, hold on. It's.
I've
just missed a bit. Do apologise.
No
I'm a
worries.
perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist. There
Bit
we
of
go.
a superhero vibe, but also like a little bit of a seaside vibe about them. As in, like, you know,
Yeah,
the
I
really
know what you
old-fashioned painted sign writing that you get.
Yep.
That's what they kind of remind me of. A lot of that's having a bit of a resurgence now as well, especially like home decor. You can buy a lot of prints that are done in that traditional sign writing style. So I think they've got a real lovely modern edge to them.
Absolutely.
And I guess that's the great thing about a die set, where you look at it and see lots of different things, because you can take it in that direction with what you do to it, can't you? You know, the papers you use, the colours you use, how you frame it. That's amazing.
Perfect. So
It's like
then,
Baywatch, according to Johnny. I don't know what he means by that.
The colours, isn't it? Yeah, and the logo, yeah.
Oh, the red and yellow, yeah.
I thought they were red and
Red and white, wasn't it, Baywatch? Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Johnny.
Come on. I didn't even watch it.
He said, or Hulk Hogan was his other
Hulk
suggestion.
Hogan. Right, okay, so the final stamp in there is the so much, so get that on, lovely. And then again going to use the Chinese red, quick dry, and
do you find there's certain colours that you reach for time and time again when you're crafting at home, Andrew?
It really depends on what it is I'm doing, really. So it can be pretty much anything, but yeah. So, but I must admit, I do like red. Red is my favourite colour.
Red's your colour.
Yeah. So pretty much everything is quite red. There we go. Fingers crossed. Thank you so very much.
Lovely.
Perfect. There we go. So, and then also in the pack you get a die. So we'll just pop that through.
Do you know what? I was quite mesmerised by your demo there, and then I completely forgot there was a die to go on top of that as well. So that's amazing. Yeah, that looks really cool.
I think the die is pretty much the icing on the cake.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm using, I think it's a kind of a musty yellow colour, and it's from the textured pastel pad.
Awesome.
There we go.
A lot of people letting us know what they were in the nativity. Shadai says, I was Mary at my Sunday school when I was a kid. Many other plays I was mostly an angel. My voice was great, they told me, for an angel. The voice of an angel. Laura Simmons says it was always the same kids playing the main roles in school. I know, favouritism, Laura? She says, I was in stage crew in high school, painting and building sets, but I was a flower in my grad school's Nutcracker Suites, apparently. There you are.
Oh, I'd love to play a flower.
Would you?
Yeah.
Can't imagine
You'd be a bit like Bill and Ben.
I mean, if you were playing a flower in Bill and Ben, I guess they would be, yeah. But maybe I just think flowers would be just sort of... Can't imagine having many lines.
Petals all like it's just like having a big headband with petals all around your head. I would love that.
Would you?
Yeah,
okay.
I would love that.
Right, note that down.
Right, so I've just...
I can be a flower if I want to.
There we go. So I've just popped that through the trusty Gemini. And there we go. As you can see, done it all in one, actually, perfectly. There we go. That is good. And it comes in 2 parts. So there we go. We've got you thank and you. There we go. So I'm just going to use some dotty tape. I
guess the waist there as well is quite fabulous, isn't it? The aperture you've got, you could definitely do something with that.
You could actually, stencil.
Yeah, maybe a stencil, a little shaker card or something.
Yes. Oh, lovely shape. There we go. So just do this.
The dotted tape pen is my favourite tool ever.
Oh, definitely. Especially when you're doing like delicate die cuts and you want to stick it on. So.
There's certain things I always say that I really wish I could put in someone's hands to use, and the dotted tape pen is definitely one of them because it's so amazing. It's a game changer.
So there we go. So just
great to have the dies, but definitely something to be said in the stamp without the die. I mean, the die obviously takes it to the next level, but the stamp on its own also gorgeous.
There we go. Just
they're designed so well,
and they all fit perfectly. It's all been thought out for you, and just got to follow the lines, the actual outlines of the words, and then
look at that. It just makes it pop. It's really 3D.
There you go. And there we go. And that's the top. All done and dusted. There we go.
Gorgeous.
Perfect. Right. So the next thing is the nice little box. So which I've already cut on the box board using 2 pieces of the A4 pastel Centura pill card, and I've used red liner tape just to.
This stuff is my arch nemesis, Andrew. I've tried to use it a few times. Just me. You know, there's some things in craft that you just.
Yep.
You know, some objects maybe you're just not meant to be friends, Debbie.
What, red liner tape?
Me and red liner tape, just not friends.
Is it just taking it off, or just sticks?
Can't get the. Not sure I appreciate your negativity, Charlotte. She says I wasn't using it correctly.
I do agree with Charlotte. That is a top thing.
No, there's no need for you all to gang up on me.
Top tip is to firmly attach it to your cardstock, especially pearl cards.
I have a little tip though, Andrew. If you get a piece of kitchen towel and lay it beside, It just takes you takes.
Did you steal that idea from David?
No, it was my idea.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was, Debbie.
But it works. It's an absolute game changer. You can literally have a piece of kitchen towel and you lay your little sleeve that comes off of it onto it, and it just takes it from you. No static, nothing.
Oh. Yeah, it's getting the red bit off the adhesive. It's the thing.
Just need a poker.
But Jan said I need to burnish it better with like
Yes.
a bone folder or something. Apparently.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's what Charlotte said, though, Joe.
I'm going home.
And I usually get it stuck to my fingers, as you can see now. There
Yeah, get some kitchen towel, Andrew.
You know the worst. I imagine it's a lot like microphone tape. So when I worked in a previous job, I usually just put a bit of tape behind my ear here, Debbie, to stick my my talkback lead down. I finished work. I had a party to go to in the evening. Went home, showered, got ready. It was a very fancy do as well. I was wearing a suit and everything. And about 3 or 4 hours into being at the party, I went like that. I thought, what is that? I had a big piece of tape up the back of my neck. Can you imagine? How embarrassing. Mortifying, wasn't it?
There we go. Nearly finished.
Sue Maguire says, my friend's son was a lobster in their nativity. My son was a Christmas pudding, but it was a Christmas concert and not a nativity. Christmas pudding.
So I'm a little confused at a nativity with a lobster.
Yeah.
Maybe they had lobsters in Israel, you never know.
I'd love to know, yeah. Perhaps it was the Little Mermaid party or something, nativity.
Could be.
Little Mermaid nativity. That well-known nativity, yes, the Little Mermaid.
There's a lobster in it, isn't there? It's got to be something under the sea.
I'm not sure.
There we go. So, be good to fold it first, everybody. There we go. So, here we go.
I'd love to know how your brain works some days, Debbie. I really
No, you wouldn't, Joe. Well, I'm thinking lobster, so it has to be like to do with the sea. Less Mary Joseph owned a fish tank, and it was.
Fish tanks, 2,000 years ago. Andrew, you're doing so well. I can apologise about Debbie.
I think when animals are introduced to the nativity, it's about letting every child act, have a part, because obviously there aren't too many parts in the nativity, along donkey, sheep, oxen. So
I love your way of thinking, Andrew. You're
there
right.
we go.
So why wouldn't you have a lobster?
There we go.
Absolutely.
I have actually labelled this. That's the base, so we'll leave that there for one side. So just going to get some my favourite glue, the all-purpose glue, just to stick.
Why is it your favourite, Andrew?
My favourite, because it does the job. It just sticks, and it sticks fast, and it doesn't move.
You sound just like me. I say that things like that, like because it works.
There we go. But before I do that, I forgot. Oh, there we go. That's yes.
I recognise that paper. Yes.
It's from my other favourite paper collection, the Nature's Garden Be Beautiful.
Are you like the rest of the team here that have lots and lots and lots of favourites, Andrew?
Yeah.
I think it's a rite of passage, isn't it, when you work here?
Well, it's all so good, and so there we go.
And we're allowed, aren't we?
We're allowed to have
lots of favourites.
So then we can stick the on top. Just like that.
The colour combos are looking lovely.
There we go.
Really gorgeous.
And then also just stick some more from the Be Beautiful collection. I thought it would look quite nice, all the colours.
I love that colour. Is that one from the Be Beautiful as well, that particular one?
Yes, it is, yes. It's, yep.
Because I wouldn't have guessed that, would you, Debbie?
Yeah,
it's kind
not
of
from that side,
no.
but from the other side, the green I noticed.
Yes, green polka dots, and I do like polka dots as well. So as you can see from,
and it really shows great use of double-sided paper pads, because there's always a use for one side or the other.
Definitely, because obviously I bought it and made some cards out of it, and then obviously you do get quite a lot, and so you're not going to chuck it away. You're going
No, not at all.
put it in my stash and wait for it to be used, which is
Yes, absolutely.
now. So there we go.
Oh, there's certain pads I go back to time and time again. I do have an all-time favourite, and it's getting very thin now. And I'm getting quite worried because I really wished I'd bought some more. So I think I always note to myself, if I really like a paper pad, make sure I get multiples.
Sue Maguire has waded in on the nativity debate, and she rightly says, Debbie, from what I remember, all the creatures in the world came to see the baby. And as Andrew has said, everyone had to have a part in the play.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that. It's a nice way to look at it, yes.
I wonder if Spowls went to see the baby. Are you familiar with Spowls, Andrew?
Sorry?
The concept of Spowls, are you familiar with them? Half spider, half owl?
I've never heard of that.
I'll show you after the show. It's a figment of Debbie's imagination. She created it on Creating Craft using some gorgeous acrylic markers.
There we go. Right, so now you've finished doing that, and there we go. Perfect. And then on the opposite sides, I've actually cut out the thank you twice more using more of the pastel texture card. So just make the person that you send this lovely, fabulous box to that you do appreciate for what they've done, what they've done for you.
What would you be putting in this box, Andrew?
I did have chocolates in them. Literally, I did put some in before I came up. But,
Did you eat them?
Don't worry, Andrew. I can get you some more. It's fine.
No, that's cool.
I've got some.
Yeah,
I'm
we had
alright. I've got you.
loads
I
here.
was watching TV in my hotel room. I felt a bit peckish.
Did you? What chocolates were they?
They were celebrations. But there we go.
There
We
you go,
do
you
like
pop those
some
in there.
roses, everybody. So we'll just.
We'll be looking for those later.
So that's quite heavy now, full of
Well, there you
chocolates.
go. You can watch telly later and eat those chocolates.
There we go. So that's one. Thank you very much.
It's
Box.
beautiful.
Really gorgeous, and just I think what's so lovely about that is you've made a topper, and obviously you've mounted it onto a box. But that could be onto a card, could be onto a home decor item. You could even maybe use that in a scrapbook page. There's loads of different things that you can do with toppers of that side, which is brilliant. $51.96. Or $59.80. No one's paying that though, because you're all getting 20% off when you use the code CRAFTMAS20, and then you use your Club Inspired discount on top of that as well. Let me run you back through those awesome sentiments that you're going to get. Love how usable the sentiments are. So you've got happy birthday to you. Thank you so very much. Blessed to have you in my life. The most wonderful news. Thinking of you. And also, you're a true friend as well. $51.96, $59.80. Use your 20% off. Use your Club Inspired discount as well. Amazing prices for you. Remember, though, only able to offer you that blanket 20% off everything on air and across on the website for today. So definitely make sure you are taking advantage of that. I definitely say things on the website like consumables, like your adhesives, papers, things that you use all the time, maybe even your Gemini plates. Now's the time to stock up on those. It's very busy out there at the moment. I am going to give you an opportunity to check out. Whilst you do that, here's all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Oh, very, very busy. Lots of you taking the opportunity to check out there. Remember as well, I know we said this morning that you can only use the Craftmas20 code once. Sarah came along, and in true Sarah style, she just, ripped up the rule book. Now you can use it as many times as you want, but only for today. So make sure you are taking advantage of that. Whilst we have got 12 days of incredible promotions coming up for you, we're not going to be doing this again. We won't be doing a blanket percentage off or anything like that. So if there's something specific you've got your eye on that you've been waiting for an event like this come along, I'd say today is the day to snap it up. We'll have promotions on lots of different things as we go through, but this really is the day to get a fantastic deal if they're, especially maybe if there's things on your wish list that you've been thinking about for a while and umming and ahhing, maybe today to go through and treat yourself. We're going to go back and have another look now at Swan Lake collection, the boxed Sarah signature collection that myself and Sarah launched this afternoon. You can go back and watch the full presentation on that. If you are a platinum member, you can snap this up today for $31.99 or $38.37, which is amazing, especially when you consider the amount of wonderful things that are in here. Debbie, I believe you're going to give us a sort of like an Instagram influencer, an out-of-the-box experience.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such a stunning box. I love anything that's presented really well and something that I can store on my bookcase, in my craft room, anywhere that looks lovely, because they are just beautiful boxes and great collector's items as well. It's only the second collection box that Sarah's done as one of her signatures. We done the first one as the Nutcracker, and this one is Swan Lake. So there's something very nostalgic about these collections, isn't there? So if we open it up, you have over 140 elements. Obviously, Sarah always welcomes you in the box. It's beautifully packaged. You get this gorgeous tissue paper, and then everything in the box to craft straight away. I love this because the stamp sets in these boxes are incredible. You have so much here that you can if you love your stamping, honestly, you can do so much with these stamps. So you've obviously got the swans, you've got your embellishments of your feathers, heart stars, you've obviously got the ballerinas, you've got the couple as well. I love these vines that are hanging down, all really beautiful, but then you've got the die set that goes along with them as well. So being able to not just stamp, so if you're a stamper, these are beautiful, but then to be able to cut out, to be able to 3D, to be able to put them into different concept cards is incredible. We then go on to our ribbons. Now we do 3 different colours and 3 different sizes, which I think is really important with ribbon, because ribbons need different lengths for different ways that you use them, and the colours in here are absolutely gorgeous. Then we've got the beautiful embossing folder. I love this one because we've got stencils in here, not just 1, not just 2, but 3 different stencils. So what these do, you layer them on top. So you've got that beautiful scene, so you can do your trees. Then you've got that background piece, which is this one here. Popping that all in. And then you've got that gorgeous swans. I mean, the swans are just going to be amazing, even like for Valentine's Day, for weddings, really beautiful. Let's turn that the right way so you can see you've got the moon on there, and then you put your swans on the lake. Absolutely stunning. Then you're getting another stencil, which has got those background feathers, which is a beautiful one to add. Even if you just want to add a little element of a feather, some texture in the background is amazing. But if you want some real feathers, we have those as well. So beautiful white feathers, which are amazing. Yeah, they're so, they feel lovely,
give me real Vegas showgirl vibes.
Absolutely. And when you touch them, they've just got that real texture about them. And
someone told me you squealed earlier when you took them out of the
I know, I loved them. And more because I see a glitter pot. Oh. Yeah, the glitter. I love this. It's ultra fine glitter. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. I love a bit of glitter. It's absolutely amazing. Just a really nice accent to add to any make that you've got. So you've got your glitter, you've got your feathers. You've obviously got your cardstock and your envelopes, matching envelopes. So you've got your 5x7, your 4x6, your 6x6, all of those with your matching envelopes as well. So ready to make, ready to send out. Love that. And then the cardstock, Joe, we've done something a little bit different this time. So we've got the beautiful papers. So those gorgeous different patterns, different colours. I love, ooh, whoa, they all went there. I love this one. It's got that real beautiful sort of green turquoise, which is absolutely
24 sheets, which is loads in here.
And it is loads, but what we've done, Joe, we've given you papers that are patterned, we've given you papers that are block colour, just cardstock, and we've given you, there you go, look at this, pearlescent cardstock in there as well, in all those different colour tones. I mean, look at that green, absolutely beautiful. So you're getting all of those in the box. So all your 3 different textures of the cardstock, you're getting your 3 different envelopes and your matching cards. You're getting all of this pack of feathers. You're getting your beautiful feather stencil. You're getting your embossing folder with your layering stencils, 3 of those. You're then getting your pot of glitter. You're getting your 3 different ribbons in 3 different sizes. You're getting your dies, and you're getting your stamp set, which is absolutely incredible. I'm just going to show a few samples, and then we're going to make a demo. There is so many different things and elements that you can create with this box. And what they're really good for is Sarah's so good at putting these ideas together, sending them off to the team, and you've got everything you need. The only thing you need to create with these is a die cutting machine and some glue. Everything is there for you to use straight out of the box. Your accessories, your cards, your papers, your stamps, your dies, your stencils, your embossing folders, and you'll be making beautiful cards just like this. Look at that, using that stencil on one of the background papers.
Love that.
Looks absolutely amazing. Using that ballerina stamp and those feathers in the background, the ribbons, everything from this kit. I absolutely adore this card. I love these vines coming down. We're going to use this in the first demo, stamping out and cutting out those swans, using that sort of castle, almost like a palace in the background. Absolutely stunning. That embossing folder, look at this, and then adding all that glitter accent to it. Honestly, so many different things that you can do. This one's beautiful. It's like a swing card, so it's like the front of your card, and then this bit is on the inside. Just absolutely stunning. Another one there with that embossing folder, doing it in different colours. So absolutely incredible. So they're just a handful of makes that you can do. So what I've done, I've created a card, so I'm going to bring this into play. It's just one of the 6x6 card blanks. If you've got any nesting dies in your collection, all I've done is cut out a circle and then scored in half, because I want to create that easel card, but I want to create it a little bit different. And then what I've done is created the same pieces. So we've got a piece that goes on top. So this would be your easel card there. And then I've got my acetate, so we can show that in the middle. And then I've got my mats and layers that I can add that to. And all I've done is use my nesting dies, the same die all the way through, but I've left a rim, so made my darker card a little bit bigger. And you can see, look at the pearl eyes on that.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's absolutely gorgeous, yes. So let's stick all these together to start with to form our base card. So just going to pop those in, and I'm going to, let me bring in my tacky glue. So we're going to stick these together and have our first card. So who's gone for it, Joe, today? Have we had people that said they couldn't resist?
Lots of people placing multiple orders. A lot of people, by the looks of it, going through their wish list, Debbie, and ticking bits off. Now they've got that blanket 20%. It does end today, though. Although you can use the code multiple times, you can only use it for today. So up to midnight, wherever you are, then that will be gone. We'll have a brand new promotion for you tomorrow, but we won't be doing another sort of blanket 20% off everything during this 12 days of Craftmas.
I love the 12 days of Craftmas. I was thinking, like, oh, it's such a shame the Black Friday deals and the Cyber Monday deals are finished. Come in today, and then we've got all these.
Pull it out of the bag, don't we?
Absolutely.
I know. I didn't know anything about the 12 days of Craftmas. It's like, it was an absolute lovely surprise when I came in today. Tammy Sir says, I love those paper. Journaling says the box looks super. She also says the folder and the stencils look amazing. A couple of you out there actually bought 2 sets. People out there are buying 2 boxes, Debbie.
I'm not surprised.
Extra papers.
Yes.
How amazing is that?
Yeah, the papers are just divine, aren't they?
I was saying in the earlier show as well, when we do bring you a new Sarah Signature collection, you know, we'll bring you a launch collection, won't we? A complete collection, and then that will sell out, and then you usually have the luxury of a smaller collection, you know, with a few of the elements missing, and you come back and we might do a 3rd and 4th collection until it's completely gone. With this, you don't get that luxury.
No.
Once it's gone, because it's all housed in one box. There are no individual elements that will go. Once it's gone, it is gone. It will be completely sold out and gone. So if you want to get your hands on it, you want to get your hands on this limited edition box, then now's the time. And today is the best day to get it, because tomorrow you'll come back and you will not be getting that extra 20% off. So $49.99, $59.95. Platinum members will be able to get it for $39.99 or $47.96. But for today, everyone gets the extra 20%, which is incredible.
It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, especially when you think about if you are a platinum member or bronze or gold, you get that discount and then you get that further 20% off, which is amazing. And I'll tell you what else is amazing, Joe, the fact that you get it off across the board, like on everything across the website. Yeah. I was really shocked to learn that, because I didn't, I thought it might have just been on specific
It's quite unbelievable,
things.
really, isn't it?
I got this right the first time, and now I'm having difficulty matching that up. There we go, that's the one. It was always going to be the last one, wasn't it?
I remember us doing an event where everyone got platinum pricing, and platinum members got a little bit more. But I don't remember an event where everyone got 20% off on top of their existing discount.
Absolutely, it's amazing.
It really doesn't happen very often, guys.
Right, so we're getting there, Joe. So we've got our topper there to put on top of our card. We've then got our bottom piece. So again, using these dark colours, you'll be a little bit more frugal. You can gut out the inside of your card and use them. Pick which side of card you want. I'm going to just use the background card, just purely because we're putting it on the inside. You won't see the ballerina anyway.
Did you do ballet at school, Debbie?
No, I didn't ever do ballet. Oh. We was talking about earlier, I did street dancing.
You did what?
I did street dancing.
Thought you said something else then for a moment. Street dance?
Yeah, street dancing.
Wow.
Yeah, when I was younger.
Do you remember anything? Do you want to give us a little demo?
No. They tried to get me to do that earlier. It's just not going to happen.
Okay.
I think I'm a little bit old for street dancing now.
I don't think that's the case. I think you are. I think, you know.
Can we go out dancing when we come to Manchester?
Absolutely we can.
Do you like dancing, Joe?
Oh, should she see me shaking my thing? down the village on a Saturday night, honestly.
In your sequin top.
Lock up your everything, Joe's out. In my sequin top, yes, I did put a little picture of me on my sequin. We had a bit of a photo shoot, didn't we, today, Debbie?
Oh, we did. It was great fun.
It was really, really good fun. So yeah, I put a little video on my Facebook just before we came live of me shimmying in my sequins.
Yeah, I loved it. It was really good. Right, so we've got all our elements into place, Joe. So I thought I'd just get this piece out of the way and then we'll start with all our extra elements that we've got in our box, because it truly does make the most amazing things. And I love just getting our bases ready like this. So we're just going to pop that right on top, which is going to fit perfect. And it almost gives us a bit of an undersea type, doesn't it? But that actually creates our easel
Need a lobster.
We need, well, I was thinking that and then I thought, I'm not going to say that.
It's better down where it's wetter, apparently.
Right, so what I've already done, I'm going to bring in these two elements. So I've used that stamp set, so let's bring those in. So we've got this beautiful stamp set here that we've just stamped out, and then we've got this one, and I love this one. I think there's something quite romantic about these vines hanging down.
It's almost a bit sort of Roman or ancient Greek about it, if you put it in that sort of setting.
Absolutely, and you've got the die to cut that out, and you've got the die to cut the couple out as well. So once we've got those done, I'm just going to grab myself a piece of card that we can colour onto, and I did have some little pieces earlier. That's always the way when you're trying to find them, but this piece will do. So I'm going to be bringing in our illustrator to do these ones. Now with the darkest one, I'm using the TB7, which is the Parisian blue, and I'm going to use, because I'm using illustrators, you've got a really small nib on the side here, so it's great for colouring in. I haven't got my glasses on again, Joe, so I can't see. Not these tiny things, so I'm probably not going to colour this very well, but I do have one.
Oh, don't worry, Charlotte's getting right in there, so we'll be able to see your mistake.
Oh no,
yeah,
don't do that, Charlotte, honestly, because these are tiny. I'm just gonna bring this in because that would be awful. So look at that, see?
Beautiful.
So let's just pretend as if we've done that. There we go, look at that. See, looks really nice once you coloured that in. This one I can colour a bit better because I can see a bit better. That one, that was all fuzzy. So let's colour in a skirt here and just add that beautiful blue. Now we used these yesterday on our craft along, and I'd forgotten just how amazing these pens are. They're so lovely to use. They've got this beautiful soft brush nib that's really easy to get that colour laid down. And then we're going with that darker colour, and this is where we can just use our flicks to go up to create that really beautiful pop of colour to give dimension.
Beautiful. Lots of people loving this. The seaweed is always greener in someone else's sea. It is indeed, Rachel. Caroline French says, what is the difference between Nina card and white stamping card, please, Debbie?
So Nina stamping card was specifically made for alcohol pens. So what it means, Joe, is it doesn't absorb your ink as much as other cardstock. So that's specific, but it also works. So I'm using, this is Nina cardstock that we're using to colour onto. And you'll see from the back, if I turn this over, it doesn't bleed so much into your card. Watercolour cardstock you definitely don't want to use with alcohol pens, because all that will do is soak your alcohol ink straight into it. So the difference is stamping card has a good tooth on it, which allows you to be able to use alcohol pens on it, but your absolute perfect base is Nina cardstock, and it's just because that's what its nature is for. It's actually for alcohol pens.
Awesome. I hope that answers your question, Caroline. Any other questions you've got, get them into me. Crafters TV over on Facebook. Crafters Companion if you are across on YouTube. Tammy, loving the papers in this particular collection.
They're really lovely,
are
aren't
really,
they?
really gorgeous. I think this would really play well actually as well with the Masquerade collection, don't you think, Debbie? You could definitely put the two together.
I said that earlier. Yeah, I think it's definitely one. He's got very big arms, this ballet dancer.
All the better to hold you with, Debbie.
Absolutely, he's really hugging this ballerina.
Maybe she's just got a very petite body, so it looks like his arms are big because they're going all the way around.
Yeah, I think it's lovely, very big arms. Your
She's
arms
got
are
very
nice and
poofy
big as well,
sleeves,
Joe.
maybe. Poofy sleeves.
Poofy.
Sorry, have I got big arms, did you say?
Yeah, you've got nice big arms.
Have I?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean that in a really good way.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. When you give me a hug, I think, oh, you got all nice big arms.
She's got a massive head as well.
Got a massive head.
I really have, honestly, it's huge. Can't get, most hats don't fit me. Christmas hats, we have to extend them on Christmas Day to put a little bit, I have to tear them and sort of stick something on the back so they go round.
Oh, you were saying that when we pulled the Christmas crackers the other week.
Yeah, they just don't fit.
So all I'm doing is adding some darker colour just to give that little bit of shade in, not too much. And then you can, we can start blending that in with our next sort of lighter colour pen. So bringing that down again.
Have you been to the ballet, Debbie?
I haven't. It's something I haven't done and I would love it. Yeah, I think I would absolutely love it. I love going to the theatre. So I think I would quite like, I'd love to
Should we go and see a
an
panto when you
opera.
come down, Debbie?
Oh yeah,
Shall
I'd
we go to
love
the
that.
panto?
Yes, I love
All right,
pantos.
let's go.
Love pantos. Right, so I'm not going to colour too much more, Joe. I'm going to bring in my finish couple so you can see. So just adding that detail, adding that sort of darkness into it, getting their legs done there, and adding that fair tone as well. So creating all those pieces. What I've done is I've cut out some, I've coloured, stamped the feathers that from the feathers here. Let me just show you on the stamp set. So I've just stamped these out, but I've stamped them onto the cardstock, and that way I've just trimmed them out and they look sort of more realistic, as if you sort of die cut them. And I've just fussy cut, I haven't fussy cut them, I've cut them out. Oh no, I did fussy cut those ones. I was thinking I had a feather die, but I didn't. I fussy cut those ones out. So let's put all these things together. So this one is going to go over the front here. So we're just going to stick the top piece, and in fact I think I'm going to bring in some foam pads for that, so we can just have that just a little bit off of the top. So I'm going to put them directly onto here so I can see whereabouts they go rather than come over where we don't want them. Just pop in some down there and then take those back in off.
Gilmore says, pretty periwinkle colour. Loving it.
Yes, I love periwinkle. I think that's a really nice
periwinkle? Where does
colour.
that word come from?
I don't know where it comes from. Yeah, not sure. Periwinkle.
Some sort of mollusk, Charlotte would suggest. Andrew is nodding along.
So let's pop that round there. And then we'll do our other ones. So I'm going to actually put these onto
it doesn't, it comes from the
background.
myrtle plant, apparently. It's some sort of plant, a periwinkle.
Was I with you last week when we were finding, oh yes, it was when we were asking about the sesame, where sesame seeds come from.
Periwinkle, also known as the flower of death. How lovely.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, that's not very nice, is it?
I didn't make the rules. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
So let's pop that. Trying to think which way they would go. Is it his feet that are straight or hers, or are they just swooning to the side? So popping that on. So that gives us our top layer. And then what we're going to do is bring in, I've got a sentiment somewhere. Here we go. And we're just going to layer that up. I'm also going to be bringing in, let me find my, I had a feather, Joe, and my feather's gone. So let's take one out of the box.
Oh, we're going to use the feathers.
We're going to use a feather. I'll use one of those beautiful feathers. Yeah, you're getting quite a few of these in the pack. So let's just take one of those out. Oh, look at that. So pretty. So we
I'm
can
very
use that
excited
across.
because I've learnt today, Debbie, that I'm going to be joined by a very special guest on Friday and Saturday.
I know. You didn't know, did you?
I didn't know, and I'm very excited. I'm going to make her tell her infamous getting lost in Peterborough story in person again for you. She is one of the funniest women I know.
Yeah.
Sharon Callis will be here with us.
She
will be here in the studio. She'll be popping up during Colour Me Happy. She's going to pop along to play your crafts, right, I believe, on Saturday. And we'll have a full 2-hour show together, myself and Sharon, on Saturday night, which will be amazing.
I know, I'm really sorry I don't get to see her.
I haven't seen her for ages.
Yeah, it'd be lovely to have her in the studio. Yeah, I think she's going to be popping in on a few of the shows, isn't she?
She is indeed. So that is going to be lots and lots of fun. Make sure you keep your eyes and ears... No, you can't peel your ears, can you? Make sure you keep your eyes peeled. Ready for that on Friday and Saturday.
And I don't know if we're allowed to say, but she's got some amazing offers.
Has she?
Yes. Ooh. Right, so what I'm going to do with this, Joe, is I'm going to use my 3D glue gel, just so we can get a bit more stickiness into our feather, and I'm just going to put it across there, and that's going to sort of hide it, but I want that to sort of stay down in there. And then we're going to put this over the top, but actually I've used foam pads. I'm going to actually put that over the top as well, just so that secures that really well in there. So popping that down, and then it just creates a really beautiful focal point to then hold this in place, and it looks like they're dancing through that feather. And there we go. How pretty is that?
Amazing. An absolutely gorgeous card, Debbie, that one. Really, really is. Remember, it's just launched today. Grab it today whilst you've got the extra 20% off. Remember, use the code CRAFTMAS20 only for today. 20% off everything on air here on Crafts TV and across the entire website. And you can use it in conjunction with your Club Inspire discount as well, which is very, very generous, and in conjunction with any offers that are running already. So like the Masquerade, for instance, has got a discount on it. You can use your extra discount, and then you can use your Club Inspire. So we're allowing you to triple discount, essentially. $39.99 and $47.96. Everyone's going to pay that for this today. However, if you are a Platinum member, you'll get this today with the extra discount for $31.99 or $38.37, which is incredible value. I mean, at the full price, it was incredible value. So snap this up whilst we've got it in stock at that incredible price. Aisha says, oh, that is a great guess. Can't wait to see her. Does that mean she's going to have something new? Not necessarily something new. Maybe some amazing deals for you, though. Joe said that like a boss. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I love it. Joy says, uh-oh, with Sharon, I could get into more trouble. If anyone's going to get us into trouble, Joy, it will definitely be Sharon Callis, let me assure you. Sarah Kay says, with the purple stamp and die storage folders, how many sheets can you fit in? I think it's 12. I'm going to concur with Debbie, though.
So
there are purple folders with the stamp or magnetic sheets inside.
Yeah.
How many can we get in each one? I was under the impression it was 12 sheets in each folder.
Yes, it is. And I think it depends on your dies as well. So you can fit those in, but if you're using mixed media dies, they're a little bit thicker.
Right.
So,
12's
yes,
a good rule of thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Right, let's move on then. Let me share with you the Hero tool. A really wonderful opportunity to get your hands on this with the extra discount, of course, and it's a fantastic trio for stamping. So you'll get your stamping platform and magnetic base. Fast become one of the most popular products that we bring to you here at Crafters Companion. What you'll also get in here as well is you'll get 2 of our ink pads. You get the waterproof die ink pad and the alcohol-proof die ink pad. So whether you're using watercolour techniques or alcohol techniques, you've got yourself covered there with your stamping. £27 or $35 if you want to get your hands on that. And now we are going to move back to the awesome Masquerade. Let me just grab this for you and take you through this again. Very, very busy on this. It is a complete collection as well. I really love these kind of smaller collections that we do, sort of slightly more succinct than something like a Nature's Garden or a signature collection, but still very beautiful. Love the vibrant, bold, vivid colours that you've got running all the way through this particular paper pad. Gorgeous spot foiling in there as well. It's definitely a bit, it's maximalist, isn't it, this? It's more is more, which is right up my street. So you've got your 12x12 papers in there. You'll also get your luxury mixed cardstock as well. Some beautiful embossing folders in here. So this one here is the one with the chandelier and the Masquerade in there. Love that you've got those chevrons in the background. This here is your Venetian mask. You've got a Celebrate sentiment within there as well. Another gorgeous embossing folder here with the mask and the feathers in there. This chandelier die, you'll get the feathers in there also. And then some gorgeous stamps. We've got this one here with the lovely couple, the chandelier. You've got the seat there. Some beautiful texture with the musical notes, and you've got your fan and the sentiment in there as well. Lots of texture here in this one for you. You are my moon and stars. Love that. Masquerade, true love. As well, and then finally this one here, lots of usable elements there for you. Especially love the little frame there on the peacock feather too. All of that for you, $59.99, $94.95. No one's going to be paying that today. You're all going to be using that Craftmas 20, which means the today price will become $47.99 or $75.96, and then you'll get your Club Inspired discount on top of that as well. Brilliant, brilliant deals. If you want to just go for the paper and the card on their own, if you want to just get the 12 by 12 papers and the mixed card together, let me just share those with you again. $24.99 or $29.95. Of course, Platinum members will be able to pick that up for what, £16 today, which is awesome value. Really, really is. Gets you those two items. Lynn says, Lynn says, I have the same platform and magnetic base. I don't know what I'd do without it. It's great and so useful and accurate. And Caroline French says, my Masquerade, Masquerade is my favourite collection ever. Right, Andrew, it's a beautiful collection. This definitely a more is more style collection. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You can't put. You can always there's not enough you can put on this card.
No, absolutely. You can really go to town.
Absolutely. So the first card I did this morning was an invitation, and I used a lot of the pearlescent cardstock. So in this make, I'm going to be using the lovely mirror cards.
Beautiful.
As you can see, and the lovely papers. So first
what are those bits you've got inside there?
Sorry?
You've got some bits inside.
I have, yes. I've used the mask as well, and so it looks like a mask that you've worn and you just stuck it to the card. There we go. Well, that lovely luxury glitter card. So first of all, going to make the card base. I've used 2 pieces of black A4 card and cut to 6 inches wide, and then scored at, as I said, my memory is like a sieve, scored at the 3 and also the 6-inch mark.
Excellent.
So I'll quickly make the card base first, because I like my glue, as you know, and just quickly do this so it'll dry, so it won't just dry quite quickly as well. And also I do like it because it gives you the wriggle room. So
we all need a bit of wiggle room, don't
absolutely. We? It's good to have a wriggle room. So perfect. Fabulous.
It's almost like a bit of like a theatre card, isn't it? Where you sort of pull the sides back.
Yeah, I must admit, I do like kind of like those dimensional type cards and everything. Yeah, gives a great effect. So the first thing I would do is the mask. So there we go. So I'm using some of our the gold glitter card from the luxury pack, which I think is obviously on the website. And just get the die out and my low-tack tape.
This collection always reminds me of one of my favourite funny pictures that I saw over the course of the last year and a half or so. And it was a picture of a little old Italian lady sat on the bus in Italy. It was after masks were made compulsory, and she was wearing a Venetian mask tied up at the back. I think she'd got the wrong idea. Every time I see a Venetian mask now, it makes me think of that picture. So funny, so funny.
Right, so just putting the plates on. I have used the metal shim as well, because the luxury glitter card is a little bit thicker, and you want to make sure that it cuts, because it's quite an intricate design, so it will cut first time with the metal
top tip there.
Shim.
I love that your outfit kind of matches this collection as well. It's like you dressed for this collection today, Andrew.
Oh, thank you with my feathers.
The shirt, your feathers on
feathers,
the shirt. Yeah,
there we go.
It's like you dressed.
That was just pure accident.
Was it accident?
It was. It was.
Okay.
Trust me. There we go, and as you can see, cut first time, perfect. So I'll just put that over there, and wherever my pokey tool is there, and it's got, actually, I can just slip it out, perfect. There we go, perfect.
Beautiful.
There we go, and I'll just quickly get a little brush, stick that there. So it all just quickly comes out, and then you might just need to actually they will actually cut, but it's all very fiddly, and you don't really want to be
so
too
detailed,
heavy-handed.
isn't it?
Yeah, so I can be quite, well, I try not to be heavy-handed, so it's quite delicate and stuff. So there we go, it's all coming out, it's all been cut.
Don't forget, any questions you've got, get them into me, Crafters TV over on Facebook,
There we
Crafters Companion
go.
on YouTube. It's another great day coming up for you tomorrow here on Crafters TV. I'll be here with Jan for Wake Up Call, which will be lovely. That'll be, midday in the UK, 7 AM if you're over on the East Coast. Then there is a craft along as well, hidden message dies. Jan was quite excited about getting me crafting along with her last week, so maybe I'll craft along with her again tomorrow.
She does normally bring in a craft kit for the presenter.
She does, yes.
Yes, so you.
But I like to do it all from scratch, Debbie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I said to her, don't you worry, Jan, I'll do it all from scratch. Yeah, she loved it. We had a lovely time last week crafting along together, so that'd be nice. Maybe we'll do that. And then Hunky Dory Cartload with myself and Debbie Robinson for you tomorrow evening, 7 PM in the UK, 2 PM over on the East Coast. So yeah, really great day tomorrow. And I'll be here with you all weekend actually. You've got 5 days of me this week, you lucky little things.
Ooh,
I know.
how
all the way
comes
up
you've
until-
got an extra day?
all the way through until the end of Sunday. We've obviously been pre-recording some extra shows. So Ben was in this morning doing that, and then I've come in a bit later in the day. So I'm kind of on a sort of half day today, which is nice.
Right, there we go. So that's been the master's pretty much got everything cut out. I'll finish that later when I stick it on. So the next thing is to stamp out the couple, which I've named.
Sorry, it's happened again, Andrew. Janice and Dave, sorry.
Janice and Dave, the couple
That's
dancing.
what they're called?
That's what I've called them.
So. Those good solid Venetian names.
Sorry, I don't know any Venetian. Anybody know any Venetian names?
I don't know. Well, it's funny because the lovely
Italian. Would it be Italian?
Italian, yeah. Jan's just tuned in. Jan, the lovely Jan Robbins in Ravello says, "Hi, Joe and Andrew and Debbie. Just tuning in from freezing here in Ravello. Got the hot water bottle, bed socks, and the heater blasting at me. I'm watching." Can you suggest some good Venetian names for us, Jan? I mean, if anyone can, Jan can.
Oh, that's good.
Caroline French said, ha 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 ha, I stepped away to make a coffee. When I sat back down, flipping Nora, Debbie's got hairy arms. I love it. This is still catching our viewers out, Andrew.
Is that a hint for me to shave my arm?
No, I don't think so. You do you, Andrew, as I say. You do you.
Right, so I'm just stamping up the couple, which we're still waiting for names, using the Quick Dry Noir Black, and I'm using the Nina Cherry stamping card. So there we go.
That's so funny that you call it that.
You call it Nina Cherry. For a split second there, I questioned that and went to laugh and went, hang on, is it called Nina Cherry? Is it called Nina Cherry? Have I been getting it wrong all this time? But, yeah.
There we go. I've just literally missed his hand off, but the rest of it is done. So there we go. So I'm going to be using the Spectrum Noir colouring pencils to colour them all in. So I do love my pencils, crayon.
Nice to see the pencils used for a change as well. I know we automatically tend to go for an alcohol marker or a watercolour.
Obviously you can use your alcohol markers and the tri-blends if you want to do that, but as I do like to colour. So first of all, going to be doing the skin tone. I'm going to be using cream and also peach. So pretty much just to...
Have you ever used both together, Andrew, like your alcohol markers and then the pencils on top?
I haven't, no.
Because it's a really nice way. See, I love pencil colouring as well, but I really like the use of it on top of your alcohol markers as well.
I should actually try that out, actually. So
they're nice colours for skin tones.
Yeah, I was going through, because I've got all the collection, so I was kind of like going through, and I think this is from the neutral range.
Yeah, it's lovely, and it
and
really
then,
looks
just
nice
to
in skin tone.
highlight everything, so you just want a kind of a darker pinky, just to get that all going. There we go. But you
what
can
was
spend
your first colouring medium to use to learn to colour with?
I think colouring pencils.
Oh, okay.
Colouring pencils, and then started going off to use watercolours.
Yep.
So yeah, I like them, and also I've used other paint mediums as well. But I do like the pencils. So there we go. So I haven't got much time. I've quickly finished
I'm loving Janice's dress.
There we go. Janice is now in, her dress is antique pink.
Nice.
And to get the highlights, I've been using the pink violet. So you can pretty
Sandra suggests, how about Antonio and Julia?
Antonia and Julia. There we go.
Antonio and Julia.
Julia, I'm just colouring in her dress.
Maddalena, that's another Italian name, isn't
Sorry?
it? Maddalena.
Magdalena.
Madalena.
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 Giuseppe. Pavarotti is not a first name, Charlotte. That is someone's surname. Goodness, I thought you were from Morpeth. Valentia. Jana's come back to her. She says Valentia and Antonio are two very common Venetian names. There we are. Thanks, Jan.
What about Valentine? Valentine. Is that a...
Well, that's basically what she just said. Valentia.
Valentine. Is that the same name?
Are you just making things up?
Valentine. No, I know someone's nephew's called
Do you
Valentine.
know the best thing, though, about Venice? It's where they invented Aperol Spritz.
Oh.
There you are. I adore these colour blends, and they lay down and blend so well, says Journaling. I haven't tried them over the alcohol markers yet, though.
Yeah,
we'll be giving it a go.
No,
Yeah,
the
really
colouring
nice,
pencils
makes a
are
nice
amazing. They do blend in together. But I always start off with the lighter colours and then slowly add the dark and then keep blending it in to get the effect. So,
Do you ever use the blending solution with these, Andrew?
I have done, but
Right.
I think because I've done a lot of colouring, I'm kind of able to do it
Without it?
without it really.
Fair
so,
enough.
But I think it will help. It does help, but because
I love that though, that you can see that you can blend the pencils just naturally because they are so good quality.
But whereas with like alcohol markers, you get that blending very quickly. But
Yes,
with
it's all
Craving,
about layering,
you've got
isn't
to
it?
build up, but then
It's
I do
nice
find
to
it
see two
quite
similar colours blended together as well. And a lot of time we concentrate on blending two different colours into each other, but I think it gives loads of depth and dimension when it's two similar colours like this. Really lovely technique.
Yeah, so it's all about slowly building up the layers and the darkness first, and then you can really bring it to life.
Susie T says, ooh, you're here on Sunday too. Joe, will you craft along with me on Sunday's craft along? The ornate screen, panel stamps and dice. I don't see why not, Susie T. That sounds lush. Yes, Jan says Valentina is Valentine with an E.
Ooh.
With an A, sorry.
Ah, there you
Valentina.
go. Valentine. Yeah, I'm sure his name's Valentine. My friend's nephew's called Valentine,
Nice.
but he's German.
German.
But hang on a minute.
German, okay.
Well, it sounded, when you said...
In the quest to find a very typically authentic Venetian name, you thought you would suggest a German name.
Well, I don't know if it's German, it's just that he is German.
Okay. See what I have to put up with, Andrew?
Sorry?
Do you see what I have to put up with?
I know. I've got nothing to
Just
say,
admit it,
really.
you love it, Andrew. You know, you're loving my ways.
I do. I love the Debbie ways. It's the Debbie way. The Debbie ways of craft. That's fine. That's fine. I've got a memory like a sieve. You've got your Debbie ways. I've still got to work out what Joe's ways are.
Oh,
he has many.
I've
got an idea, but
Right, okay.
you know, we'll have to have a private chat.
I think my specialist skill, Andrew, is turning what people say, someone saying something, especially Debbie, I'm quite good at this, and sort of twisting it slightly and giving it back to them.
Yeah.
Debbie will be like, I didn't say, that's not what I said, that is not what I meant. Well, I think you'll find that is actually what you said in court of law, Debbie.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're very good at that, Joe.
Yes.
So there we go. So what was the lady called again? As you can see, I've got a memory like a sieve.
Valentina.
Valentina has nearly got her dress
Antonio.
done. And there we go. So that's it. But if I had more time, I'd concentrate in filling in to get rid of that white area. So I'm just. And what was the man called again?
Antonio.
Antonio. Thank you very much.
You really
No,
meant
so
it when
sorry.
you said you had
What
a
did
mind
you
like
say?
a
Did you
sieve,
say they were
didn't you?
called? What were they called? Janice and Janice and
Janice,
Dave.
I would have
Janice
remembered
and
that,
Dave.
Janice
Yeah.
and Reg. There we go.
Janice and Reg. Who's Reg? I thought he was called Dave. Marisol says, Joe, my husband's name is Giuseppe, which is a good, a solid Italian
Oh,
name.
of course. I've just
I'm
watched
going
the
to remember.
British
I'll remember
Bake Off.
Giuseppe because that's a character in a Miss Marple Agatha Christie book.
I thought he was going to say Pinocchio then.
Well, we've just had the Great British Bake Off, and Giuseppe is Italian, and he won it.
Oh, thanks for the spoiler, Debbie.
I haven't
I mean, I
spoiled
did
it.
have 2
It
left
was
to
on
watch,
like
but
last week.
I needn't bother now. Tammy says there is a male Valentine in my German family ancestry, so it is also a German name. And Maureen said, Joe, did you say the discount code was? It's Craftmas20. Craftmas20. Add that discount code at the checkout. You'll get an extra 20% off. Use it in conjunction with the discounts that are already running. So although there's a saving on this particular item of £26.90, you can still use it in conjunction with that offer, and then also your Club Inspired discount as well, which is excellent.
There we go.
I love Antonio's purple trousers.
Yeah, I thought obviously because whatever her name is in pink and everything. So
Valentina.
pinks and
Janice.
purples go together. So there we go. As we can.
Whatever her name. Oh, what's the
Giuseppe. Yes, there we go. I remember Giuseppe. There we go.
He's called Antonio.
So I've used Antonia's hair, the daffodil, because she's blonde.
Who's Antonio? Oh, Andrew, I'm loving this.
And anyway, here's one I created last night. So there we go.
Lovely.
There we go. So all I need to do is just to colour in the white tuxedo with a bit of a pen, and I'm not even going to oh, it's Giuseppe. I've just remembered that one now.
It's Antonio.
Just lost my talk back.
Sorry. Right, let me just let Andrew plug himself back in. Lynn says, Joe is a ray of sunshine every day he is on. Thank you, Lynn. And also Rachel says, oh, poor Andrew. Yeah, I think he has to work with us. That is so funny.
There we go. Right.
Right, are you back in
I
business
hate
over
to
there?
say it, but Andrew did start it with the naming of them.
Yeah.
See, exactly. If it was Janice and Dave, we'd have had no problem.
Yeah,
Being really
stick to
professional.
Janice
There we
and
go. Right. You had to, so it's your fault, not
Not
mine.
Reg,
Okay,
not Giuseppe, not
There we
Valentine.
go. Right. So I've done the bulk of that. So as you can see, I added a bit of colour because you don't really want the couple to be floating in the air. So I've just added a bit of
that's a lovely
seal
touch.
grey just to ground them, and a bit of shadow effect there. So I've used some pink mirror card, and I'm just going to use my fabulous glue, and I've cut this to 3.5 by 4 inches, as you can see on there, because as you know my memory is like a 6.
Linny says, poor Andrew, if he can deal with this, then he's a keeper. Yeah, I think you're right there.
There we go. So I'm just going to stick matte and layer on this on the back. There we
Debbie,
go.
you've really
I've just
tickled
done
Debbie,
this
Andrew.
completely wrong. There we go. There we go.
Ah, there we go.
There we go.
That's the good thing with that all-purpose. You can
It
manoeuvre it.
just
You've got
goes.
time.
Just to do what I've just done, and I've done it again. I've glued the mat as well. So
Sarah's not in, don't worry.
I'm going to have to do that first. So, and I've also used some Shall We Dance
Nice.
from the paper pad, which is brilliant. Goes really well. There we go. So,
I think this is, at the moment, my favourite paper pad. I think it's stunning.
Is it?
It's really nice. So it's like
Yeah.
you've got the foiled effect and all the lovely words and everything. So yeah. So just doing.
And it is the colour palette, isn't it? It's very vibrant, just
absolutely.
beautiful.
It's a more is more collection. I think that's why I
Yes.
like it.
Makes you feel really cheerful. I think. So, right. So as we can see, got my card blank. So do a bit of folding, like so. I don't really want to put it on the mat because that'll get covered in glue like the last time. So many apologies. So just pretty much stick them on the And no, because the glue's now dried. There we go. We need to put some more glue on.
Yeah, it doesn't take long, that's the good thing.
Which is...
At least you can reapply it.
There we go.
Just to warn you, Andrew, I'm going to ask you what their names are at the end of this project.
There we go.
It's not a test, Joe.
Working with me is testing. I think most people would agree.
Thought that might be the case. There we go. So stick them on the ends. There we go. There we go. There we go. I've now lost all train of thought and concentration.
I'm sorry, Andrew, we've been very distracting.
Yes,
I do. I blame Debbie, so...
I take the blame.
Okay.
There we go.
And I've used another piece from the paper pad, a pink effect to put into the middle. There we go. Just like so. And then the mask that I did earlier.
It's stunning, the mask, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love how Andrew's very calm and collected. Even, put a bit of glue in the wrong place, doesn't matter. Doesn't faze him,
No, I don't mind gluing. It's just on the glass mat, so everything I put on top of it is just going to get covered in glue. So.
I do love your use of adding black card. It's one of my things that I do a lot of, is add that for sort of the drama, to edge things, to draw your eye into it, and that pink looks amazing on the black card. So
I've got some ribbon in my crafty stash, but you can use any old web ribbon you've got, and just going to get some foam pads.
I'm a bit of a hoarder of ribbons, Andrew, are you?
Yeah, I do love ribbon.
Yeah, me too. Terrible. I've got so much ribbon.
There we go.
I am rather liking your gold ribbon there, though.
There we go. So, there we go. There we go. There we go. And then, as you can see, I would have attached the mask using the foam pads, and I draped it that way. So as you can see.
Oh, a lovely project that
would
is.
be the finished effect if it hadn't been.
Would be a great invitation, wouldn't it, for like a party?
Yes.
Yeah,
or how about some kind of like anniversary card if you've been, for a couple, if they've been to like a dance a few years ago, just like a bit of a memory card.
It reminds me a bit like of a keepsake card, where you would put that mask in the centre of your card to sort of keep. It's stunning. I love your use of the black, the pinks, the golds. Looks amazing.
Now, what would you like to call them for the record, just on the back of this? Do you know what do you remember their names, or?
Reg and Vera.
Reg and Vera. All right, Reg and Vera they are. Not Antonio and Valentina, as we thought. They're good. No, Reg and Vera, love that. For Holiday says, I think someone needs to write those names down for Andrew. Cracker Empora says, Kitty and the girls here are laughing so much. And Leslie says, Andrew, it doesn't take much to get these two started. It really doesn't.
He's realising that.
Right, I think we need to calm down. Let's take a moment. Let's just recap all the details of Club Inspire, and then we'll sort the card of the day on the other side of that.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Craving's Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Very, very busy. It is going to be a really tough decision for you guys because we're going to have to try and decide demo of the show, Debbie.
I know, yeah, we've got 2 of each, so 2 from me, 2 from Andrew. So number 1 is the edgeable ones, which we've got that sort of gatefolded front design, which is stunning.
Nice.
Then we've got Andrew's amazing box, which looks absolutely beautiful. The colour tones on there are amazing.
Love
then
that.
we've got our Swan Lake with the feathers, with our beautiful ballerina couple there. And then we've got that gorgeous one that Andrew just did with the open front with the mask inside. Shall we dance? With the beautiful pencil colouring as number 4. So number 1, 2, 3 or 4.
Oh, awesome. Oops. A little bit of a windy box there, sorry.
Pardon you, Joe.
Oh, sorry. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you are over on YouTube. We're going to go back to the Swan Lake with over 140 elements. It's the brand new box Sarah signature that we launched earlier today. $49.99 or $59.95. Use that code, no one's paying that. $39.99 or $47.96 is what your 20% off price is going to be. Remember, you can use your Club Inspired discount as well. £31.99 for Club Inspired Platinum members to get this today when they use the code Craftmas20. Remember, you've only got today to use that code, so make sure you are taking advantage of it. But I believe Debbie is going to take us back through everything we get in this fabulous box.
Absolutely, it's beautiful, it's just lovely packaging, it's something that every crafter would want to own because it's so iconic, so beautiful, and you're getting over 140 elements in this. So let's take a look and see exactly what you are getting. The colour of this box is beautiful. It's those real soft muted colours, those whites. You've got a welcome from Sarah in the box at the top there. Then you've got it beautifully packaged in some gorgeous gold tissue paper. The first thing you're going to see is the amazing stamp sets. I love this because it's a massive stamp set and every single part of this 8x8 stamp set is covered with a stamp. Even little stars in there, hearts just to fill the gaps. There's some gorgeous sentiments in here as well. My heart belongs to you, thinking of you, just for you, with love, the Swan Lake sign. Really lovely, really gorgeous fonts. But then you are getting the dies on top of that to cut those out. Your word die, the swan dies, the ballerinas, even this one which cuts out your vine in the background. Really beautiful sets, those ones. You're getting feathers for your accessories. You're also getting 9 different ribbons, 3 different sizes, 3 different colours, which are absolutely beautiful. All are going to coordinate with the pattern papers in here. You're then getting that gorgeous embossing folder, which you're going to be able to layer 3 different stencils on to create just some amazing sort of real in-depth sort of 3D effect onto here. So different stencils, and then you get that gorgeous one with the actual swans and the moon as well. And remember, you can use these swans on anything. I mean, these are going to look great on Valentine's cards, on anniversary cards, wedding cards. Absolutely stunning. So they're your embossing folders and your 3 stencils. You're then getting that stencil which has got the gorgeous feather designs. Then you're getting a beautiful pot of glitter, really ultra fine, sparkly, clear glitter, which is amazing. So use that for all your highlighted areas. You're then getting beautiful papers, not just one lot or cardstock really. You're getting papers in the patterned, which are double-sided 8x8 with the most amazing colour palette, with those pop of white, which just stands out so much. And then you're getting your general cardstock, which is your matte finish. And then if we go a little bit further on, we then get to this beautiful pearlized cardstock, which is stunning. We know how we all love pearlized cardstock. It adds something luxurious to our crafting makes. Layer it up, use it for your construction. It's a heavyweight cardstock. It's amazing. And then on the bottom here, we are getting 3 different types of cardstock. Your 5x7, your 4x6, and your 6x6, and that's cardstock and envelopes you're getting in 3 different sizes. So it really is one of those boxes that every bit of the content in it is going to get you crafting just for a long time. So popping this all back in here, all our stencils, our folders, our ribbons, our feathers, our dies, our stamps, you're getting all of that in this beautifully presented box. Awesome. So let's pop this to the side.
Can I just interrupt you there quickly just to do the demo of the day?
Yes.
Reg and Vera, Antonio and Valentina were the card of the show. So that means card of the day then is Debbie's Wake Up Call, which is this one just here.
No, that was yesterday's.
Oh, what was Wake Up Call then?
One yesterday. Andrew's it was, another Andrew card.
Well, where's it gone?
Has it disappeared?
Which card was it? What card was it?
It was
the Masquerade invitation,
I think
apparently.
Andrew took it. He's got it here.
We've tracked it down. We've tracked it down. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Good job. Georgina's not here. Right, let me just pop this one for you here. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. How amazing is that? A Masquerade invitation that you've got there. Well, that is an absolute wow. I love that. So that's number 1. As we had to come down earlier, I had a few technical difficulties. Sarah has chosen her favourite card from the earlier show, which is that one just there. Best of luck, Sarah. And we've then got number 3 as well. I mean, she's going to need a fair tailwind. 1, 2 or 3. Don't tell her I said that. She'll have me. 1, 2 or 3. Get voting now. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafts Companion on YouTube. I'm feeling quite cheeky, Debbie, for day 1, you know.
You are very cheeky for day 1.
For day 1, peak cheeky. Right. What are you going to treat us to? We've only got about sort of 7 minutes left, Debbie. Do you think you can squeeze in some fabulousness in that time?
Always time for a quick demo. Yes, awesome. Absolutely. So I am going to use that couple again because I just think it's a really nice stamp. And I'm going to stamp it this time so you can see it actually being stamped out. And we're going to do it quite neutral this time. So there's my card, couldn't find it then. We're just going to ink this up. Now I'm using our tri-blend brush. So I'm going to go in with our alcohol-proof ink pad. And we're just going to ink that up. So making sure that I like to rotate my pad just because you have a sort of different amount of pressure, and then we're going to go in and we're going to stamp that down. So straight down, just let your fingers walk around that image, letting that ink soak in, and then you get that beautiful stamped couple, or ballerinas. I take it, what do you call a You don't get a male ballerina. A ballerina is a woman, isn't it?
Is ballerina, is it a Italian word, ballerina?
I don't know.
Because it would be ballerino if it was, because the masculine is an O, whereas the feminine isn't, the feminine is an A.
Ballerino, there you go.
Yeah, it is it ballerino? Oh, there we are.
Wow.
Check me out indeed, Charlotte.
Yeah, I never ever knew that. That's amazing. Right, so let's just add some detail. So we're doing this very quickly. So all I'm doing is putting some extra darkness, sort of where that shadow will be. And then we're going to go in again with a little bit more dark, just to give some highlight where we need it. And then just under there, so because under her skirt should have that darkness. Then let's just do a nice brown for his hair there.
Do you know what maybe I should do? Because I talk about Charlotte quite a lot. Because she heckles me a lot, you know. That's why she gets a lot of airtime in these shows, Debbie. Maybe I should do a Facebook Live tomorrow afternoon, between shows with Charlotte. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
And you could ask Charlotte your questions, because I know she is a little bit obsessed with me. She'll tell you this herself. But maybe we'll do a little Facebook Live together tomorrow on my Facebook page. What do you reckon, Charlotte? Okay,
Why
excellent.
is Charlotte obsessed with you?
I don't know. Because I'm great, apparently. We went out for fish and chips the other week, and she said, can I take a picture of you for my Instagram, please, because I'm obsessed with you. I said, okay, sure.
Well, I
it was a great picture, to be fair.
Worse things to be obsessed with. You're a nice specimen to be obsessed with, I suppose.
Specimen?
Right, so we're going to finish up there, and then all you're going to do is take your little precision glue bottle. I had one earlier, but it's disappeared. But take your little glue bottle, go round your extra size, and if I bring this one in, you can see just around there we've got all that sort of sparkle going on. So just using that sparkle that you've got in there, and it looks beautiful. I've just put some in her hair, round her skirt, just looks absolutely stunning. I don't think we're going to get time to put this together, so I am just going to bring in the finished card and show you what we've done. What I love about this is being able to actually create your background papers and use them as the main focal point. So we've put that beautiful swan paper in there with our ballerinas, and then we've got just our feathers again, and then when we open that up, we've done the same with the papers on the inside and just use that stamped swan. And it's just those feathers really add that texture, don't they, Joe? They make it look luxurious. They take it to a whole new level and just give you a spectacular card, or whatever you're making, whether it be your box, your gift tags, whatever project you're doing. These papers are going to look amazing. Just love this collection.
Really, really gorgeous. Card of the day is number 3. Congratulations, Andrew. Andrew is going up onto the card of that, up onto the cabinet of creativity. Up it goes. I'm going to pop that up there. Right.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's a very tough week this week, I must say. There's 3 amazing ones up there already. Very, very busy still on that Swan Lake collection. If you've been thinking about it, what I'd hate for you to do is come back tomorrow and get it. Because today you're going to get 20% off. You're going to get an extra 20% off, which is excellent, as you will across absolutely everything that you've seen on air here today on Crafty TV, also across the entire website. But it is only for today. It is the first day of the 12 days of Craftmas. Now, whilst we have got 11 more incredible promotions coming up, we don't have this kind of blanket discount coming up in the other 11 days. So if there's anything specific that you've had your eye on that you want to get, today would be a great day to do that, I would say. Right, Andrew, pleasure to have you back with us here on the show. Have you had a nice day? Have you enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, as always, I've had a ball, especially with you two.
Amazing. Always pleasure to have Andrew here. And card of the day. What a great day. Yeah. Debbie, it's a pleasure to have you here as always. When are you back with us?
I'm not back now for a little while because I'm heading down to Create and Craft tomorrow. I've then got a week off, so it'll be the week after that. So yeah,
So maybe I'll see you
quite a
before
bit of time.
Christmas, hopefully.
I will see you before Christmas, yes.
I do hope
absolutely.
so.
I'll probably see you in the morning, Joe. I will be in the building in the
Will
morning.
you?
Yes.
Don't you threaten me.
Yes.
Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Excellent. Right,
I'll see you in the house tonight, by the way.
You will see me back at the house tonight. Yes, indeed. I love the idea we're just going our separate ways now. Big thanks to John and Jake, Johnny and Charlotte as well. Biggest thanks, of course, always to you guys. Don't forget what's happening tomorrow, though, here on Crafters TV. Myself and Jan will be here for Wake Up Call. Midday in the UK, 7 a.m. on the East Coast. We'll be looking ahead at the shows that are coming up. 3 p.m. in the UK, 10 a.m. East Coast will be that amazing craft along with the hidden message is what we're going to be focusing on. And also, Jan will be giving you a little demo on some of the things that are coming up later in the Hunky Dory Cartload, which is tomorrow evening here on Crafters TV. Myself and Debbie Robinson, 7 p.m. in the UK, which is 2 p.m. East Coast, 11 a.m. West Coast. Your last day tomorrow as well for guaranteed Christmas delivery in the US. So make sure you are shopping, getting any last minute bits and bobs that you may need ahead of that Christmas delivery cut-off. If you are across in the US, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If you're here in the UK, enjoy the rest of your evening. If you're in Europe, it's probably time for bed, to be honest. So we'll see you for another full day of crafting tomorrow here on Crafters TV. Take care.